With the ability to navigate through rugged terrain, along with its speed, the Jeep played a major role in World War II. Around 650,000 Jeeps were produced during the war, and at least one of those Jeeps is in Wichita Falls still today. Curtis Jackson spoke with that Jeep's owner, and Curtis, there's also, as we were talking about, something very special about this day.
Yeah, that's right. I sat down with Larry Gunnell, the man who spent years restoring the old Jeep, which just so happens to be 80 years old on this very day.
I like owning a piece of history.
And a piece of history it is. Larry Gunnell acquired this Jeep back in 2011 and says it was in pretty rough condition.
We've done a lot of work on this. We had to replace a lot of especially the horizontal sheet metal. It was pretty badly rusted through. And again, we want to bring it back to essentially factory new status.
After years of hard work, the Jeep is in its original condition except for a few modern modifications. Gunnell says he's actually got a chance to drive this exact Jeep back in the 80s. Roughly 30 years later, he owns it.
It belonged to Don James, the editor of the Times Record News, and we had a antique car club, and this was part of our display for World of Wheels. So I had a chance to take it down to World of Wheels and put it into a display down there. And on one other occasion I had a chance to drive it in the late 80s. But I never dreamed I would actually own it or have it here at my house.
And the best part? It still runs today. And as you can imagine, Gunnell turns some heads when he's out on the road.
We get some head shakes, we get some smiles and waves and so forth. And if we do it right, maybe we and I can go for a ride.
Now, not only did Gunnell take me for a spin, he even let me drive it, an experience that he says never gets old.
It's hard to say what the favorite part is. There's so many to choose from. I guess just the nostalgia, the pleasure, and being able to share, especially with kids, some things from the past, let them kind of connect to the past.
A past that included a war to preserve their freedom with the help of a little vehicle Supreme Allied Commander Dwight Eisenhower called one of 3 decisive weapons that won the war. Now, Gunnell says some of the modern changes made to it includes installing seat belts because it had none, and also an electronic ignition conversion.
That is beautifully restored. Wow, they've taken a lot of efforts there to make it so beautiful to this day. Okay, Curtis, thanks so much for that report.